2, 3. Hey. We're giving it a couple seconds before we talk, but obviously we don't have to, so hi.
Hi everybody, welcome to Baja Outdoor Life. I'm Kelly.
I'm Todd.
This is our first sunset on the rooftop video, so I hope you enjoy it. When the sun is down, we're going to turn the camera onto our home build project. So
I hope they can see this because the sun just came out behind a cloud and now it's shining right on us. But anyways,
I was going to say tilt it.
Yeah, we'll fix this pretty soon because it was behind clouds.
It's good.
Yeah. We are on our garage, not our house, because the house isn't built yet, but we like to come up and crawl up the ladder and hang out at night because it's outside and it's cool, but we're on the garage.
And what are we enjoying?
Life, everything.
What else?
Captain and Coats, the sunset, the view.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me see, I'm left-handed, sorry.
Salud.
So we're from Vancouver, Washington, in case you haven't heard, but we love it here. We thought we would share some stuff with people because we've looked all over it. The La Paz, Baja California Sur Peninsula is awesome. If you like to fish, it's even better. It's more than awesome. I don't even know a word that's better than awesome, but we go fishing a lot. Soon we will be.
And if you haven't seen our yellowtail or Jack Crevalle video, then go ahead and look in the videos, and that should be posted there and you can watch it.
So
good fishing video.
Yeah, we moved down here with our truck, filled up the bed and topper with everything we wanted to take with us, and brought our boat. So we're fishing, and this year is going to be a good year. We're going to catch some dorado and have some film, maybe go tuna fishing, and probably, as far as I know, I'm the only Starcraft boat in the Baja Peninsula. I'm sure I'm wrong, but this is the only one I've seen. I've searched for it. So I have a Starcraft that I brought with us from the Columbia River, Washington. Figuring the Sea of Cortez was calm enough that I could pick my days and fish down here, and so far it's worked out pretty well. Obviously, you know, high winds, you just have to be aware, but we like it so far.
And unfortunately in a year we haven't caught a fish yet that we can bring home and eat, but we're working on it.
We've tried a lot of stuff. I've caught a bunch of triggerfish. People say you can eat them, other people say they're protected. The rules are vague. It depends on who you ask. A lot of locals tell you they're very good, and other locals tell you you can't eat them, so who knows. I throw them all back. We've caught amberjacks, triggerfish, bonita. I've lost a few fish that broke 60-pound tests, so I don't know. But we're going to catch some this year.
Missing the sunset.
Oh, it's still perfect. Anyways, I want to focus on fishing and
Sorry, we're recording this from a phone, so he's having to hold it, and we're trying to keep the sunset in the
We just want to post content, right? I want to share this with people. Kelly's been doing all the heavy lifting so far, so. But this is the Baja California sunset. It's pretty. Yeah, it's, well, you know, all the editing and everything. So I'm working on projects. I've been in the building trades my whole life, so I'm doing a lot of work here. And obviously, my right hand is getting tired from holding the phone up. You want to trade? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, look at us fail. Fail army.
Epic failure.
Anyways, all right, I rested. I'm good for a while. Okay.
I shouldn't be the one.
So, anyways, here we are. Hopefully that gets edited out. That's her job.
Well, if you talk about it, it's got to stay.
We have visited a lot of places in Mexico, and we decided to land in Baja California Sur and La Paz specifically. Little place outside of town. Should we keep it a secret, or are we telling people?
What we're
the secret beach town we live in, because
no, that's not a secret.
Okay, well, it is to me, but we live in a place called El Comitan. It's the coolest, sleepy little beach town neighborhood. 7 blocks of homes. It's a neighborhood, and it's 25 minutes actually to the center of town from here. So little bigger properties out here in the country. It's just opposite of the highway from El Centenario.
For all of my Washingtonians, it's like living in Woodland and driving to Vancouver.
Perfect, yeah. Yep, that's what it's like. So anyways, sunsets are awesome. Sunrises are awesome over the mountains. We'll turn around and give you the view of Sea of Cortez. We've seen boats and whale sharks out here right across the beach. There's turtles, dolphins. Yeah, we've seen lots of dolphins.
Yeah, we saw turtles just the other day, a couple days
We
ago.
caught 4 amberjack the other day between 20 and 25 pounds. That was pretty cool.
I thought they're Jack Crevalle.
No, they're amberjack. Jack Crevalle have a different fin position from my. Also, here it's very tricky down here unless you have some app that I don't have. But fish identification. I usually catch a few and ask a couple locals, "What is this fish?" And then the last 2 guys that I asked that had fishing backgrounds said, "No, don't eat them." So they weren't very impressed. They're like good fighting sport fish. So I'm okay with that. Focusing on Dorado, yellowtail. Hopefully some tuna, maybe a marlin later. Maybe some sea bass. We haven't jigged much yet, but that'll be on days that we can't catch anything else. So we have a boat. We put it in our garage. We built our garage first. And actually built a pad for our camper.
It was our experiment. Yeah, that was the first experiment.
So we got our camper under some shade. Parked our camper out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no power. There's power about 600 yards away, 700 yards away down the street, but none here. It's very expensive. So we're going solar.
And I have already shown the solar panels, or I do have them in a video. I might not have that video published yet, but
12 hours of sunlight a day and very little cloud cover, so it's perfect for solar. And it's about a wash bringing power up the street with solar, so we'll let other people do that. Power goes out a lot here in La Paz too. There's power outages, cars hit
internet outages,
transformers, storms, whatever. But it's interesting how many people comment about power outages. We don't know because we have a generator and we're off grid.
Yep.
Anyways, what a beautiful sunset. This is why we live here. It's
sometimes I consider messing with people who are having internet problems and saying, "Oh,
Starlink.
we have our internet."
Starlink is the best thing ever. I could put it on my
and they're
boat.
not sponsoring us,
Yeah,
but go Starlink.
Nobody sponsors us. We are that low roll. But anyways, Starlink's pretty cool down here. It's cheaper in Mexico, so don't buy it in the States. Come down here and buy it. It's way less. And then hook it up. We could take it off of our trailer roof, put it on the boat, and go out 40 miles and have Starlink.
Yep. When we go
Internet.
back to Washington, we're taking it with us, so
Yeah.
we've got internet the whole way.
So
Works
Starlink
great.
is a blessing down here. Buy it in Mexico. It's a lot. It's probably what, half price or so?
No,
approximately.
it's not. It's for the traveling one, it's over $100 a month. But I think I need to look at the packages.
Well, I
and
thought we
see.
paid a lot less for the internet itself.
No.
We did. Up front, it was cheaper.
Well, the device was
Even the device is less.
less expensive. Correct. The service is not. But I might be able to get that adjusted.
And I'm not a fan of the roaming service now that we're down here, except when we go fishing, we might find that very handy, especially if the boat quits working 40 miles out to sea when I'm chasing some tuna.
And I think that they're offering deals if you have a home version and a traveling version. So we'll look into that once the house is built. So
We prefer to be off grid. I'd like to get.
yeah, we're definitely going to have that as our option over Telmex, which is the internet here.
Yeah, they have problems too here. We've seen those
But
wires across the street
our
for
cell phone
weeks.
coverage is a lot cheaper than in the U.S.
We have a Mexican phone too.
It's $10 a month.
Yeah, so we bought a Mexican phone, local number, and the MapQuest works way better down here. We don't have to be on VPN, obviously, but MapQuest, you can type anything in, and it's awesome. We set it to English. It works great. It's 200 pesos a month, so you know, $10 and some change. Yeah. So this is
So I'm doing. Oh, it's setting.
this is the life, guys. I'm telling you, decided to quit the old treadmill thing and working for a living and just enjoy life while we can, because every single person we've ever asked down here that said, we've asked them, what would you do differently? And every one of them has said, we'd have done it quicker, we'd have done it sooner, and I'm too old to go fishing and enjoy it. And so with that kind of, advice and comments from everybody along the same lines, I guess, same expressions, we decided let's just do it.
Yeah, don't want to wait till we're too old.
And I'm burnt out too, because I've been in the construction trades my whole life. I'm trying to do stuff here, and it's been 80, 90 degrees out. It's hard on me now. I'm 62. It's just rough. This is gonna be my last hurrah. Finishing our dream house is probably gonna be the last thing I do, other than projects.
Well, an adventure?
Well, adventures, but yeah, I'm done doing the work
Trade
thing.
work.
I'm gonna trade work for razor driving over, sand dunes and fishing and camping and whatnot.
Yep.
But we're all alone on the street here for a couple hundred yards, at least 250 to 300 yards.
We don't have any neighbors except for you can see behind us. That is a neighbor who's building, but I think that's an investment project. That's not somebody who's building a house.
And we don't care if it's a couple 2-story apartments, because we'll welcome people and hopefully they'll bring power up the street,
Yeah.
So they spent a lot of money on that 10-foot wall. It's
So
crazy.
We don't want to spend $10,000 to bring the power up, so we're waiting for someone else to do it.
We're going to get a stabilizer too to put this thing out there. It's just becoming harder to focus. So yeah, this is going to end quick.
Here.
All right, guys.
No, we're not done. We're just going to flip the camera now because sunset's pretty much over. So now we're going to go to the view so you can
Flip the
see
camera.
our house build.
That's it, quick. Turn around and show them this beautiful sunset here.
There's
this
the
is coolest
neighbors, and you can see that huge wall that they built.
thing.
It's
And
ended
all the way
being
up to those
nice.
telephone poles is void. So, of course, they're not making more real estate. So these will be sold eventually, because this is a very limited area. But
Yeah, so that's a vacant property.
up on that hill on the horizon there, about a mile from us, is a place called El Centenario. It's a very popular place for people to live. They like to live on that hill, but it's across the highway. It's a really rocky, rough drive.
Very rough road, but they have good views of the sea because they're on the hill.
And we have good views because we're 800 yards from the ocean.
So let's pan back around, and
This is the street with the...
I don't know if you can see, I can see the ocean better with my naked eye than I think what you can.
And you need to be up another story. We're going to be up on the second floor. This is first floor.
Okay, so anyway, I think that we're in the middle of week 6. Might be week 7. I don't know. I've kind of lost
6.
track, but
we went
I
through a lot of people to
I
end
think
up
it's
here,
6.
I had a guy
So-
build my garage, a company that had
Do
some problems with me at the end, where the 4-inch
Do you want to explain?
PVC coming out of the toilet was not pitched, and I had a little issue with shit running downhill. And they put the plaster on the ceilings when the cement was soaking wet after a rain.
Okay, let's
Anyways,
focus.
let's focus on the positive.
Yeah,
There's some stuff
and
to go through.
Explain what we're looking at right here.
So right now we're looking at the excavated basic foundation that has everything is filled with
Start
cement up
grinding.
to here. So they fill all the blocks with cement. Now they're going to put horizontal. What do they call those things? Re-rod. I'm sorry, re-rod. Horizontal re-rod. They call them castillas, which are castles when they're vertical, but it's a horizontal re-rod. And they're going to make a cement
Start putting in the floor.
structural re-rod so they can run electrical and plumbing through that. Then they're going to backfill everything, and then start block with no cement in it. But to this point, it's foundation and blocks with cement filled. So everything is solid cement here, and they fill in the column blanks with cement too, so it's solid. And then that comes up to floor level. It's obviously from the pressures of the the ground and the sand and whatever the dirt exerting pressure. So this is a very sturdy structure. And these Castillas all get cemented. If you can see down there, that's how they start them off. They fill them in with cement. It's a pretty simple process, really. But once you see one done, this is why we built the garage first, so we could kind of tune in a little bit and find somebody that understood the nuances of the engineering required to make a hurricane-proof house.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of detail what each room is now. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
So right here, what you're looking at, this is going to be the dining room area. And then if we come over here, this is the kitchen.
Big dirt mound there, yep.
Parallel to the wall is going to be a nice big island, which we're excited about. That far room over here is the guest bedroom 1. And then, I don't know if you can see, but next is the bathroom. And then the next big room is the master, the primary bedroom. And then next to that is the bathroom and the closet.
The master suite, yeah. That's
and then coming back to this side, this square that you see, that was originally meant to be the laundry room, and we're still going to have the plumbing put in for laundry, but we've decided to use it as kind of a butler's pantry instead.
We have a laundry room behind the garage. Yeah,
we already have a laundry room, and I've already been walking from the trailer out to that, and it's not an issue at all, and it's a really nice sized laundry room. So I thought, well, it's not going to be really any different of a walk from the house going to there. So rather than having 2 washers and dryers, we're just
it's redundant. A lot of Mexicans have laundry outside too, or in a separate room for whatever reason.
And our laundry is not outside; it's in a room.
Yeah, it's just in a different room. But a lot of Mexicans have laundry that's just under a covered space.
Yeah, and then this far square with the center thing, that is the base for the stairway that's going to go up to the 2nd floor. And then on the 2nd floor, we are going to have we're going to have a guest suite up there. So it'll be a bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. And, they're going to have their own, so they'll be separate entry completely, since you have to go up the outside stairs to get to it. And then,
the pool.
I'm not done.
Steps.
So up there, they'll have a nice view of the water, pretty similar to what you're seeing right now. And then we are going to put a spiral staircase on one of the walls there, and then we'll have another lookout on the top of that bedroom.
2nd floor, like that palapa down there. Show them the orange house. There you go. Zoom into that.
Yeah, so
they have a 2nd floor palapa down there.
Yeah, so this is a 2-story house, and they do up there on the 2nd story have a seating area, and that's pretty nice. They have a pool.
We've been there.
On the top of their 1st floor, so
they invited us down to see it. Well, they're good neighbors.
So then our pool, I think I've talked about it before, is going to be here on the end of the house. It's going to run lengthwise there.
You should show them what an orange sunset looks like. Look at this.
Sorry, I guess we're taking a break.
This is what we see every night. It's just, I hope you can even...
I'm going to come over this way.
It's crazy how cool the sunsets are here. Sunrises are almost the same, but sunsets seem to capture this orange fire. And it's unlike anything I've ever seen. I lived in El Paso for a while when I was in the service, but I don't remember sunsets being this cool. Probably because I was in the Army. Anyways, when it's on top of your garage, it looks pretty neat. And if you look really carefully, we can see the wind farm on the horizon in the mountains. We fish over there in La Paz Bay on the west side. We fish on the west side of La Paz Bay, call it... No, west is where the sun sets, babe, I'm sorry. West is where the sun sets.
I know, west is where the Pacific is.
West is where the sun sets. We fish over here. So here we are. After we Quick, get it. It's going behind the clouds, but that's the moon. The bottom half of the moon is peeking through some clouds over the mountains behind us. That's La Paz.
It is a full moon. Yeah, you can see the water better now, and you can see the city better now. I guess we should have just waited for this shot.
So that's looking east, southeast from here, or southeast, one of the two. But east, southeast, or southeast from here. And now the moon is behind some clouds. But cloud cover is not common. It's more common to have nothing. But we love the cloud cover here.
Yes.
Because it gives you a little reprieve from
harsh
the
sun.
heat. Yeah, the heat will get you if you're not careful. That's why I think people do siestas here. Anyways, all those lights over the bay of La Paz, that's La Paz. We just chose to live a little farther out because we like dirt and country.
Yeah, we like looking at the lights, but not being in the midst of it.
Yeah, it's quiet. This little sleepy beach neighborhood that we live in is quite the secret, I think. It's just,
although we do have neighbors who like to party, and there's actually been noise complaints here, if you can believe that. We don't ever complain about it, but
don't move to Mexico and expect not to hear dogs barking and people playing music.
that's for sure. I'm hoping that that cloud moves a little bit more so we can see the full moon. It's really distorting how it looks. Yeah, and for anyone who thought that the desert was just all brown, we've had so much rain this summer that everything's greened up and flowered. And earlier in the summer we had a bunch of butterflies that how do you say that? They came out of their cocoons or whatever. But all of them at once. There were thousands.
Thousands and thousands of yellow butterflies. It was a major migration.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Beautiful night up here, isn't it?
It is. All right, are we gonna keep trying to see? Oh, I think that the clouds are moving. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of the full moon,
It's
huh?
pretty close. It's kind of. Our phones don't take the best pictures of the moon, though. It's kind of hazy. It's very crisp by the eye.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's kind of like blurry.
Definitely looks different with the naked eye than
We
it
have to
does.
improve on our camera equipment because this is really neat.
Yeah.
Ooh, traffic. Car going by. First one in 20 minutes. So there's moonrise. Sunset and moonrise.
Yeah. That is really what it felt like too, was a moonrise. Because it was just coming up right over those mountains.
Big mountains, yeah. Those are pretty good sized mountains.
All right. Well, we're going to let you guys go for a second time. Have a good night or good day whenever you're watching.